Paul Tisdale, first of all, how are you settling things at Stevenage as first team manager?
Well, only 4 days, so I've got to know people's names, which is a good start. Finding my feet around the facility and the training ground. Some of the training sessions have been bright and breezy and energetic, so yeah, so far so good.
And we saw you up in the stands on Tuesday night at Sutton. What did you make of the performance and the game as a general?
Plenty of endeavour and good attitude and enthusiasm. We've now got to, my job is to make things as simple as possible to try to get results in my way. So I've got to pick through all the player profiles and what they can do, what they can't do, and find a way that we can get some clarity in the next couple of weeks and pick up some results. So lots to work with, but I just need to work out my way pretty quickly and get that across to the players so they can deliver something that's effective.
And I assume Saturday will be your first game in the dugout like normal?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Yeovil Town, so I've played there and managed there many times. So it's in the West Country, so where I'm from. So it's a good one to start, and being an FA Cup game and live on TV, even better. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. As
it being your first official game, how important is the game in terms of it being FA Cup, but also getting the ball rolling with your new set of players?
Professional football, there's no time given. You don't get opportunities for freebies. You've got to get out there and you've got to get results. And I mentioned earlier in the week, these are my players now, and I've got to find a way of getting my message across as soon as possible. Find a way for them to play their best football, and find a way of putting it all together to get a team performance. So it's an FA Cup game, so it's, everyone tells me, and already I've answered a question or two about the league and that being a priority. But the FA Cup can often be a catalyst for a team to improve its performance and players to step forward and make their mark, and that can lead to all sorts of things. So never underestimate an FA Cup game and what that might bring. And I certainly won't be taking the game lightly or in any way, shape or form not being ready for it with this team on Saturday.
And just finally on Saturday, how much will the supporters notice your influence on the team? I know it's only been a week, but what can they expect to see?
There's very little I can affect in terms of the tactical side of the game. I can affect how they might think, and I don't underestimate that, because actually, one conversation can impact the way a player thinks or how he performs. So, in the short term, I need to find opportunities for a small input to get a big output, and that would ordinarily be affecting the way a player or a team or a unit on the pitch or a squad can think, and that's what I'll be trying to do this week in terms of how we set up. And it might take me 18 days, 18 weeks, 18 months to get what I want on the pitch. That takes a lot of practice, a lot of confidence, some recruitment. But in the first instance, I want to see the players or the team reflect how I'm thinking, and that's no easy task, but that's what I'd like to see on Saturday. And I want players to be optimised, playing their best football. Again, easier said than done, but we'll be trying our best.
And just finally on Saturday, we're sending 4 supporters coaches who will be travelling down in their number. How important will those fans be on Saturday and for the rest of the season, trying to progress up the table?
Any team is encouraged by its supporters, but it's a two-way thing. The team needs to play well and show the right kind of personality to encourage the supporters, and then we ask for that back. I always see it as a two-way street, so we need to do everything we can to give them some hope and joy and entertainment and reflect how they're thinking. Again, it's that word again. If we can reflect the importance of a moment, or the importance of a game with the way we play, we won't get everything right. I'm sure we'll do our best, and we hope that they can encourage us back.
That's great. Thank you, Paul.